it's always good when a playoff game ends in a whole bunch of fights. It's just fun. When a guy who doesn't normally fight, like David Pasternak, heads out there, first of all, tells Kachuk, says, hey, I'm coming for you. We're going to drop him, okay? And then turns to his coach and says, Coach, you're cool with that, right? And Coach is like, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. Just don't get killed. And then Pasternak goes out there, fights Kachuk, does get killed in the fight, but it doesn't matter. It looks like he's healthy. He's okay. Took a square right to the mush. But that's playoff hockey, Joe Ostrowski.
Let me ask you. This is a serious question. Like, we were kind of joking about it yesterday, but I'm serious. I'm trying to figure out how do we make some money off of this. These 3-goal leads.
Like, how much time? Record. They've never had a postseason like this before with all these 3-goal comebacks. So
is that your way of telling me it's not going to keep happening? Don't try to jump in. You won't get as good numbers as they probably should be, or?
I would not jump in on this trend. No, I would not. Unless it's with the team.
But the 2-goal lead thing is normal. It happens all the time.
Very strong trend. Come playoff time, especially. Yeah. I don't know. I would not jump in on it. It's an outlier. Now, at the same time, if I look up tonight and the Rangers are down 3-0 in Raleigh, and there's a ridiculous money line price on the Rangers coming back to win, I'd probably jump on it. Although they're already plus money for tonight's game 3 in Carolina, plus 145, the Rangers on the money line. They lead the series 2-0, going up against Carolina, who's trying to keep from going down 3-0 in the series. The total on this one is 5.5 goals again, Joe. Every game in the Rangers postseason to this point has been totaled at 5.5, and they have gone over 4 times. We fall into the trap of, Trouba and the defense and Shesterkin. Shesterkin comes up with the big saves when you need him to, but has not been utterly dominant as far as save percentage or goals against average goes. So Carolina, 4 of their 7 games have gone over as well. So you can either bet on the bounce back that this is a tight game because Carolina is going to do all they can to try and keep it close so they can get a win. I more than likely lean to the over 5.5 on Game 3 Rangers Hurricanes tonight.
Okay.
Game 2.
Yeah, I feel like I have to jump in on some of these. And situation matters, how much time in the game matters. But if you're flashing a 30-1 or something, I'll bet.
Why not?
I have to.
If the money line gets ridiculous, you want to see another one of these 3-goal deficits come home. I got you. Yep. Game 2, Dallas, Colorado. Avalanche up 1-0 in the series. How about this for a number? Nichushkin for the Avalanche has a goal in all 6 of their playoff games. He's got 8 goals. He had a hattie in one game in the first round. He's still plus 185 to score a goal tonight. Why not? Why not? Nichushkin to score a goal tonight, plus 185. Also, keep an eye on the Nathan MacKinnon shots on goal prop, over 4.5. He's been averaging 4.5 shots a game. He's only gone over that number twice, but he's gone on an alternating pattern where he's, a couple shots on goal for a game, then he'll bounce back. A couple shots on goal for a game, he'll bounce back. This is a bounce-back game, I think, for him, and maybe a chance for the Avs to go up 2-0 in that series out west, which would be a huge advantage for them over the Dallas Stars winning both games on the road to start that series.
10 at BetMGM. I see a 17-1 out there. So he's 1, 2, 3, 6. He's the 7th player listed, which I thought it was going to be much shorter than that. But he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to catch those top 3 pitchers.
So full disclosure, I did not think this would happen this weekend, despite all the chatter here in Pittsburgh that it was going to happen. And so I wasn't allowing myself to get excited. Then it happens yesterday afternoon. We immediately get the text from Jake. It's just Skeens! ! To which Brian Gertz, video producer, then immediately responds, done! ! Girlfriend Livy Dunn. Great call, Gertz, by you. Just as excited for that as we are for Paul Skeens on the mound. I'm also limiting my excitement over this because all of the drenching rain that you're getting in your neck of the woods the last couple of days, guess what's coming our way? we're going to get drenched this weekend. And it's a 4:05 start, so they could push this thing back. They might not play it until 8 o'clock on Saturday night. I don't know, given all the rain that we're supposed to get in the area this weekend. But I also question whether that means they'll let him go on Saturday, or if they give him the extra day of rest and try to push it back to Sunday, which, to be honest, the weather isn't supposed to be much better then either. But in order to try and keep him, they hate messing with young starters and their routines anyway. I honestly wonder, if there's a 90-minute rain delay to start this game on Saturday, does Skeens even go? So I'm limiting my excitement, even though I did make the Rookie of the Year bet last night.
You did. What did you get?
12.
That's
12.
awesome. Okay. I feel like I have to. This is good. We're gonna get so much out of this. We're gonna talk about it so much. Be dialed in on every start. I don't know the rules. You might. If you're in the New York offices, aren't you like, is there any way we can move this to primetime and put it on Fox?
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
You've got the Cubs. You've got the prospect everybody's talking about.
That's a good call, actually. Hey, guys, it's hard to predict weather 2 days out. 2 hours out around here, much less 2 days out. But, yeah, that's a great point, actually. Because what's the primetime game scheduled to be? It's Reds, Giants, or Cardinals, Brewers, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So my neck of the woods would be Cardinals, Brewers. I know what I want to watch. I mean, I'll be watching it either way, but
there's a job listing up. You can go find it yourself on the Odyssey website if you'd like to apply. Who knows what kind of candidates are out there listening to the show every single day, live coast to coast on the BetQL network and right here inside their Odyssey app. Maybe watching on twitch.tv/BetQL or on YouTube by searching Odyssey Sports. A lot of quality candidates out there. But what we have learned is that as you go searching through people's profiles on LinkedIn, what I've noticed anyway is some people we already know have popped up in the search results, the recommendations that you get on the side, right? When you're looking at LinkedIn and other job sites, and you, for example, might see somebody you already work with. They're not looking for the job, right? Maybe not actively, who knows? But you see they've got a profile, right? And you go click on their profile because you're like, oh, I know this person. I know them very well, I think, and I've never looked at their LinkedIn profile before. And you end up finding out that they have their own website, in fact. And not just their own website, like a quality, professionally done website.
I'm out.
Look what we have uncovered.
I'm out. Nope.
Look what we have uncovered here. Our friend Mario.
He has stood out of his chair right now.
No.
The shade of red this man is right now,
Okay.
I've never seen on another human.
You need to go to twitch.tv/BetQL at this very
This is
moment.
mean, dude. This is
It's
so
not
mean.
Nobody's
It's not.
criticizing. It's been all positive so far.
Okay.
We discovered this the other day. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. And Joe's like, oh my God, did you guys realize Mario has a website? We're like, wait, what? Who has a And he gave us the website address, and we went to it.
Chris thought it was about feet. It was not.
And
I hate you
my
guys.
my first reaction, Mario, honestly, what did I say, Joe? As we were scrolling through this together, I was like, holy hell, this is really well done. The logo, the navigation of it to your timeline of your experience. I was like, I honestly said, Joe, no BS. Did I not say, I wish I had a website like this?
Yeah, we need to pay Mario to make us a website. Yes.
For all of us.
And then,
yes.
And then I did see clips of him on BetQL Daily on the website, which, of course, typical Gertch fashion. I don't know. Does he have clearance?
Does he have the rights to this?
Okay.
Gertz was ready to take you to court.
Right. Gertch had you on the stand, ready to be violating copyright law.
Gertz was ready to find your address and track you down himself.
They're begging us
Mario,
to share the content every day, and then Gertch is like, no, I don't know if he should be sharing this content. He's not allowed.